focused mind is a source of great strength. Detachment is the key to finding true freedom. A true yogi finds joy in solitude and inner contemplation. The universe is a manifestation of the divine. See the divine in all. Let go of arrogance. Embrace humility and compassion. A person can rise through the efforts of his own mind or draw himself down in the same manner, because each person is his own friend or enemy. Strive for excellence in action, not for personal gain. Control your senses before they control you. Surrender your actions to the divine and be free from the burden of results. In the fire of your discipline, all impurities are burnt away. Live in this world like a lotus leaf in water, untouched by it. The world is transient. Focus on the eternal. Wisdom is the light that dispels the darkness of ignorance. Detachment is not indifference. It is being free from craving. The uncontrolled mind does not lead to happiness or success. The wise grieve neither for the living nor the dead. Live with purpose, but without attachment to outcomes. Perform your duty to the best of your ability and let go of the results. The universe is a grand, interconnected web of existence. Wisdom is the true weapon to conquer life's challenges. The journey of self-discovery begins with self-awareness. I am time, the great destroyer of the worlds, and I have come here to destroy all people. True renunciation is to let go of desires, not responsibilities. Perform your duties with a calm mind, without attachment to success or failure. Attachment leads to suffering. Detachment leads to peace. The soul can never be cut to pieces by any weapon, nor burn it by fire, nor moisten it by water, nor wither it by the wind. Find refuge in your own self. Be your own best friend. The soul is untouched by joy and sorrow. It remains eternal. Trust in the divine plan and let go of excessive worry. Peace is found within, not in the external world. The senses are so strong and impetuous that they forcibly carry away the mind even of a man of discrimination who is endeavoring to control them. The wise live a life of equanimity, balanced in pleasure and pain. Offer your actions to the divine as a form of worship. When meditation is mastered, the mind is unwavering, like the flame of a lamp in a windless place. Strive for excellence, not for success, as that is the path of true fulfillment. The essence of wisdom is to see unity in diversity. The self-controlled person can find peace within, regardless of circumstances. Let go of attachments to people, things, and outcomes. Let go of desires and find contentment within. The restrained mind is your friend. The one that isn't is your greatest enemy. The truly wise are free from desires, fear, and anger. Wisdom is the discernment to distinguish the real from the unreal. There is neither this world nor the world beyond, neither happiness for the one who doubts, nor liberation for the one who is attached. Mind your own work and do not be attached to results. The soul is untouched by the body's experiences. The wise do not get attached to success or failure. They remain steadfast. Strive for excellence, not perfection. Act selflessly, without thought for personal gain. Detachment from the senses leads to clarity of perception. One who sees inaction in action and action in inaction is wise indeed. One who is not disturbed in mind, even amidst the threefold miseries, or elated when there is happiness, and who is free from attachment, fear, and anger, is called a sage of steady mind. One who is not disturbed in mind amidst miseries, or elated in happiness, and is free from attachment, fear, and anger, is a sage. Strive for inner purity. The outer world is a reflection of the inner state. The true self is beyond the physical body and the mind. Practice detachment while engaged in the world. Be in it, but not of it. The mind is your best friend or worst enemy. Choose wisely. The true nature of the soul is eternal, unchanging, and beyond birth and death. Cultivate a calm mind as the charioteer of your actions. He who has no attachments can truly love others, for his love is pure and divine. Strive to elevate yourself by your own efforts. Do not degrade yourself. The mind is the source of bondage and liberation. Control it wisely. Kindness and compassion are the hallmarks of a noble soul. The path of righteousness is a guide to inner peace. The power of God is with you at all times through the activities of mind, senses, breathing, and emotions, and is constantly doing all the work, using you as a mere instrument. See challenges as opportunities for growth and transformation. The path of selfless service leads to liberation, and the mind is the friend of those who have control over it. And the mind is restless and difficult to restrain, but it is subdued by practice. Yoga is the journey of the self, through the self, to the self. Realize that you are not the doer, but a channel of divine energy. Now the mind is fickle. It is restless and difficult to control, but can be subdued through practice. Those who are free from anger and material desires, self-disciplined and seeking perfection, are assured of liberation. Reshape yourself through the power of your will. The path to enlightenment is through selfless action and self-discipline. Attachment to pleasure leads to suffering. Find contentment within. The mind is like a turbulent wind. Learn to calm it through meditation. The ultimate goal is self-realization and union with the divine. Live a life that aligns with your inner values and beliefs. A true yogi finds joy within and seeks nothing external. Every action performed with love is a form of devotion. You have the right to work, but never to the fruit of work. See the divine in all beings and treat all with respect. Live a life of balance and moderation. Extremes lead to imbalance. Focus on the present moment. The past is gone, and the future is yet to come. Find strength in adversity and remain steadfast. Your duty is to act, but never with attachment to the results. Perform your obligatory duty, because action is better than inaction. The soul is neither born, and nor does it die. Those who are motivated only by desire for the fruits of action are miserable, for they are constantly anxious about the results of what they do. Cultivate an unwavering devotion to the divine, transcending all doubts. Strive for self-mastery. The disciplined mind leads to a joyful life. Set thy heart upon thy work, but never on its reward. Do not be attached to the fruits of your actions. Liberation comes from transcending the dualities of life. Let go of your ego and find unity with the divine. The soul is eternal and cannot be harmed by weapons or fire. The wise do not seek happiness from external sources. It comes from within. The wise see the same in all beings, and all beings in the same. Change is the law of the universe. You can be a millionaire or a pauper in an instant. Let go of the past. It no longer exists except in your mind. True knowledge is knowing oneself as the eternal soul